Welcome to lesson 1.4. Your body knows before your mind does. Another powerful lesson in this journey. Today, we're not going to think our way into clarity. We are going to feel our way there. You've heard the phrase, trust your gut. But what if that's more literal than we think? Before your mind can form a thought, your body already knows. Maybe you felt tension around someone and later realized they weren't trustworthy. That's not paranoia. It's your nervous system doing its job. Today, we'll learn to decode those physical messages. Let's start with the word somatic. This comes from the Greek word soma, meaning the body. In simple terms, somatic refers to anything related to the body, but more specifically, it's often used to describe the way we feel and experience things in our body, especially emotions, stress, or intuition. When we say something is somatic, we mean that it's felt physically, not just thought about. And it's important for you to understand that your body is part of the beautiful system that God created for communication. It's not just the brain doing all of the signals. Did you know that your body holds emotional memories? That tightness in your chest, the knot in your stomach, those aren't random. They're emotional signals trying to guide you. Think of your body as a high-tech compass. Now, here on the right side of the chart are examples of your messages. Here on the right side of the chart are examples of messages that your body might be giving you. And they are listed by physical sensations on the left. By the way, you will find a lot more sensations listed on this lesson's worksheet, like butterflies when you're feeling excited or clenched jaw when you're suppressing emotions. But first, let's look at the one here on the chart that's circled. Tightness in the chest. This could be signaling that something feels wrong, like fear or pressure or resentment. Now, you might feel different emotions in different places than what's listed here, so it's important that you start to observe and document where you feel what, so you can more quickly figure out what's happening in real time and honor what your body is signaling. For example, when I'm anxious, my heart races. When I'm angry or a boundary is crossed, I feel tight pressure in my chest. The other day, I was so emotionally drained that when I woke up after getting 8 hours of sleep, I was already ready for a nap 2 hours later and slept and slept and slept. Physical exhaustion can be the result of emotional stress. Now, why do we miss the signs? We often push through discomfort. We scroll past red flags and we tell ourselves to stop overreacting because we've been trained to override the body. But what if your reaction was actually your body's way of trying to protect you? You don't need to toughen up. You just need to tune in. The world often tells us to trust our brain more than our body. We're taught to think, to plan, and be smart instead of noticing how we feel. But your feelings matter, and your body can tell you things that your brain might miss. When you've been hurt, your body tries to protect you. And sometimes that means you stop feeling things or even pretend like they're not there. But what happens is when you push things down, you miss signals that your body is trying to give you. Sometimes it's life moving really fast. It's easy to ignore what your body needs in that case. You're rushing from one thing to the next and you're not checking in with yourself. But if you slow down, you can start to hear the quiet signals that your body is sending. So I have a new ritual for you. This is a 4-step awareness practice. This is what you can do instead. Don't rush. Don't try to force clarity. Instead, just create space to feel. So for example, you're going to pause, place your hand over your heart or your stomach. Then I want you to start with curiosity, never judgment. Ask yourself, what is this sensation trying to tell me? Then just breathe and observe, okay? As you journal what comes up, you'll start to notice patterns, and over time, you will gain more emotional clarity or emotional intelligence. These are 3 questions that you'll find in your daily body scan practice on your somatic signals worksheet. You can try it each evening or just do it after you have an emotional moment. Even if you spend 5 minutes of writing in your journal, you can feel more calm and start to understand what you're feeling before your emotions get too big to handle. Your body is like an early warning system. A guy doesn't have to do something that's overtly bad for your body to say, something feels off. And when you listen to that feeling, you won't need to ask your friends or read his text over and over, you'll already know deep down. I'll never forget a time where I was telling my friend that I had this gut feeling about a guy I was getting to know, but I didn't have any evidence to back it up. Of course, my analytical mind was going crazy because I felt like it was illogical to be worried about something that I had no proof of. But she gave me the best advice. She said, "You should never regret your decision if you made it in the pursuit of peace." And that really stuck with me. Now I honor my gut without feeling guilt because I believe it's intuition from God. I don't have to see the smoking gun to know I made the right decision. Dating won't feel so tiring when you trust the signals that your body and your heart give you. You won't have to overthink everything. You'll just pay attention to what feels right. It's not about worrying more, it's about noticing more. Your assignment this week is to slow down enough to listen. The wisdom that you've been seeking isn't somewhere out there. It's already in your body, so let it speak. After you do your worksheet, you're going to move on to lesson 1.5. The healing starts with you.